want to ask you about this idea of authoritative parenting. Would you mind explaining it and how this relates to digital parenting as well?
I'm not quite sure where I first came across the term. It's definitely been a few years. I believe it was researched by Diana Baumrind a number of decades ago. So I think it's been around for a while, where she sort of divided parenting into four main categories. There's the authoritative, the authoritarian, the neglectful, and the permissive. And authoritative parents are generally defined as parents who are very nurturing, very supportive, very loving of their children, but they do set very clear boundaries and rules for their children, and they do have clear expectations of their children. Authoritative parents will listen to their child's viewpoint, but they don't necessarily accept it. And I think that this is sort of key. When it comes to technology, I am of the belief that we as parents have a responsibility to draw quite firm boundaries with dealing with technology. Kids are not capable of managing it themselves. They are just too susceptible to its addictive and compulsive properties, and we have to create those rules. Now, those rules are not going to be popular with our kids. We know how hard it is, even as parents, to put these devices down, how tantalizing they are. So just imagine it for a child who doesn't even have a fully developed prefrontal cortex. Everything is at their fingertips. It's absolutely irresistible. So we have to create those rules. Our children might behave like they hate us. They might tell us that we are ruining their lives. I've certainly heard that one before. But as an authoritative parent, we recognize that this is what we need to do for the child's own benefit. And that someday, hopefully, they'll look back and they'll be appreciative of it. But it's not popular. It can kind of feel like a tough row to hoe in a way sometimes when you're a parent, to kind of go against the status quo and against what other more permissive parents might be doing with their children. But I see it as ultimately just being hopefully the wisest route to take with children.